Top 7 Myths About Diabetes That Lie to You. There are many myths surrounding diabetes, and believing these misconceptions can prevent you from effectively managing your health. In this video, we're going to uncover the 7 biggest myths about diabetes and separate fact from fiction. These myths may shock you, but by the end, you'll have a clearer understanding of how to take control of your diabetes and live a healthier life. From diet myths to misconceptions about lifestyle changes, we're here to clear up the confusion and provide you with facts that can help you manage diabetes the right way. If you've ever been confused or misled by these common myths, don't worry. We'll break down each one and provide evidence-based information to guide you toward making informed decisions about your diabetes care. Stay tuned as we dive into each myth, starting with the first one that many people get wrong about diabetes. So let's get started and help you separate fact from fiction so you can manage your diabetes with confidence and knowledge. Myth 1. You need special foods if you have diabetes. A common myth about diabetes is that people with the condition need to buy special foods or diabetic-friendly products. Many stores sell sugar-free chocolates, cookies, and other diabetic-friendly treats, leading many to believe that these products are necessary. However, the truth is these products often aren't as healthy as they seem. While they are labeled as sugar-free, they can be packed with artificial sweeteners, saturated fats, and calories, which can contribute to weight gain and other health problems if consumed in excess. In fact, some artificial sweeteners used in these products may cause digestive issues, such as bloating or diarrhea. Perhaps the biggest downside is the cost. Diabetic-friendly foods tend to be much more expensive than regular foods, and more often than not, they don't offer any better nutritional value. So why spend extra money on these overpriced products when they may not even be beneficial for your health? Instead of relying on these products, focus on eating a balanced, nutritious diet. You don't have to deprive yourself of the foods you love. By enjoying your favorite treats in moderation and balancing them with healthy, well-rounded meals, you can maintain steady blood sugar levels without breaking the bank or compromising your health. The key takeaway is that managing diabetes isn't about stocking up on special foods. Stick to a diet rich in whole grains, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats to ensure you're getting the nutrients you need. By making informed choices, you can save money and still enjoy the foods you love, all while managing your blood sugar levels effectively. Myth 2. People with diabetes shouldn't eat fruit. One of the most pervasive myths about diabetes is the belief that people with the condition should avoid eating fruit because it contains sugar. Many individuals with diabetes are led to believe that all sugars, even those naturally occurring in fruit, will cause dangerous spikes in blood sugar levels. However, this is simply not true. In fact, fruit is an important part of a healthy and balanced diet for people with diabetes, and when consumed mindfully, it can be a nutritious, blood sugar-friendly choice. It's important to understand that the sugar in fruit is natural sugar, primarily in the form of fructose, and that this sugar is different from the refined sugars found in sweets, cakes, and sugary drinks. While both types of sugar raise blood glucose levels, the natural sugars in fruit are accompanied by fiber, which slows down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. This means that the sugar from fruit is absorbed more gradually, helping to prevent the sharp spikes in blood sugar that are commonly associated with foods high in refined sugars. The fiber in fruit is crucial because it not only slows sugar absorption, but also promotes digestion and gut health, helping to manage overall blood glucose levels. For instance, fruits like apples, pears, and berries are high in soluble fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar. Additionally, fiber helps improve insulin sensitivity, meaning the body becomes better at using insulin effectively, a key factor in managing diabetes. Now, while fruit should absolutely be included in your diet, portion control is essential. Eating too much fruit at once, especially higher sugar fruits like bananas or mangoes, may cause a larger rise in blood sugar. The key is to choose fruits with a low glycemic index G, such as berries, apples, and citrus fruits, which have a more minimal effect on blood glucose levels. These fruits are not only nutrient-dense, but also provide antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that are vital for overall health, including vitamin C and potassium. It's also important to balance fruit with other foods that help regulate blood sugar. Pairing fruit with protein, such as nuts or Greek yogurt, or healthy fats like avocados can slow the absorption of sugars and keep blood glucose levels more stable. For example, an apple with a handful of almond or a banana with a scoop of peanut butter can make for a satisfying and blood sugar-friendly snack. Another key point is that eating whole fruit is far better than opting for fruit juices or dried fruit. Fruit juices and dried fruits often have concentrated sugars and lack fiber, leading to quicker spikes in blood sugar. Instead, always go for whole fruit to maximize the benefits of fiber and nutrients. To sum up, the myth that people with diabetes should avoid fruit is simply unfounded. Fruit is a valuable, nutrient-packed food that can be enjoyed as part of a diabetes-friendly diet. The key is to focus on whole fruits with a low glycemic index, practice portion control, and balance fruit with other nutrient-rich foods. By doing so, you can continue to enjoy a wide variety of fruits without worrying about blood sugar spikes, and at the same time, reap the many health benefits they provide. Myth 3: Diabetes is caused by eating too much sugar. A widespread myth about diabetes is that it is caused by eating too much sugar. While it's true that consuming excess sugar is linked to various health issues, the relationship between sugar and diabetes is not as direct as many people believe. Let's break down the facts for both type 1 and type 2 diabetes to clear up this misunderstanding. First, type 1 diabetes has nothing to do with diet or sugar consumption. It's an autoimmune condition where the body's immune system mistakenly attacks and destroys the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. People with type 1 diabetes cannot produce insulin, regardless of how much sugar they consume, and they will need insulin injections for life. Therefore, type 1 diabetes is not caused by eating sugar or any specific dietary choices. It's a result of genetic factors and immune system dysfunction. On the other hand, type 2 diabetes is more complex. While it is not directly caused by consuming too much sugar, a diet high in sugar and refined carbohydrates can contribute to the development of type 2 diabetes over time. A high-sugar diet often leads to weight gain and obesity, which are major risk factors for type 2 diabetes. The excess weight, particularly around the abdomen, can contribute to insulin resistance, meaning the body's cells no longer respond well to insulin. As a result, blood sugar levels rise, leading to the development of diabetes. Though sugar can contribute to weight gain and insulin resistance, it is not the sole cause of type 2 diabetes. Genetics, lifestyle factors such as lack of physical activity, and poor diet, which often includes high amounts of sugar, fats, and processed foods, are all contributing factors. It's important to understand that diabetes is a multifactorial disease, meaning it's influenced by a combination of genetic, environmental, and lifestyle factors. The good news is that managing your sugar intake can help reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Reducing the amount of refined sugar and processed foods in your diet can help with weight management and improve insulin sensitivity, which lowers the risk of developing diabetes. Instead of focusing on eliminating sugar entirely, aim for a balanced diet that includes whole foods, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. A healthy diet, combined with regular exercise, can help prevent or even reverse type 2 diabetes in some cases. To summarize, while consuming too much sugar can contribute to weight gain and insulin resistance, it is not the direct cause of type 1 diabetes, and it is only one factor in the development of type 2 diabetes. Instead of focusing solely on sugar, it's essential to take a holistic approach to managing diabetes by maintaining a balanced diet, staying active, and monitoring overall health. Remember, managing your sugar intake is important, but it's only part of the bigger picture in preventing and managing diabetes. Myth 4: Type 2 diabetes is mild. A dangerous myth about type 2 diabetes is that it is a mild form of the condition, especially if it can be managed without medication. Many people mistakenly believe that type 2 diabetes is not as serious as other forms of diabetes and that as long as medication is not needed, it's not a big deal. This myth can lead to people underestimating the importance of managing the condition effectively and can result in long-term health complications. In reality, type 2 diabetes is a serious and chronic condition, regardless of whether or not medication is required. Even if blood sugar levels are controlled without medication, high blood sugar over time can cause damage to the organs, nerves, and blood vessels, leading to complications like heart disease, stroke, vision loss, kidney disease, and nerve damage. These complications can be debilitating and life-threatening, and they are more likely to occur when diabetes is not properly managed, regardless of whether medication is involved. One of the biggest problems with this myth is that it can lead to complacency. People may think that not needing medication means they don't need to worry about managing their blood sugar levels. However, uncontrolled blood sugar even without medication can silently damage the body. High blood sugar over time increases the risk of atherosclerosis, hardening of the arteries, which can lead to heart attacks and strokes. It can also increase the risk of kidney disease, diabetic retinopathy, vision loss, and nerve damage, all of which are serious complications that can affect the quality of life. The good news is that proper management of type 2 diabetes can prevent or delay many of these complications. By controlling blood sugar levels through a balanced diet, regular physical activity, weight management, and monitoring blood sugar regularly, people with type 2 diabetes can greatly reduce the risk of complications. Even without medication, these lifestyle changes are vital in managing the disease and living a healthy life. In conclusion, type 2 diabetes is not mild. It requires consistent management to avoid complications that can have long-lasting effects on your health. Just because you don't need medication doesn't mean you can relax your management plan. Taking proactive steps like eating a healthy diet, staying active, and regularly checking your blood sugar levels can help prevent serious complications and improve your overall health. Don't fall for the myth type 2 diabetes is a serious condition, but with the right management, you can live a long and healthy life. Myth 5. You can't eat any sweets if you have diabetes. One of the most common myths about diabetes is that people with the condition must completely eliminate sweets from their diet. Many people believe that eating any form of sugar or sweet treat will cause blood sugar levels to skyrocket, leading to severe health consequences. However, this myth is far from the truth. The reality is that moderation is key, and it's possible to enjoy sweets occasionally without significantly impacting your blood sugar. While it's essential to limit sugary foods and focus on a balanced diet that helps maintain stable blood glucose levels, completely cutting out sweets can be difficult and even counterproductive in the long term. Deprivation often leads to cravings, which can result in overeating or binging on sweets later. The key is to enjoy sweets in moderation and pair them with a balanced meal to prevent sudden blood sugar spikes. For example, having a small portion of dark chocolate or a piece of fruit for dessert can satisfy your sweet tooth without causing harm. When eating sweets, it's important to be mindful of the portion size and choose healthier alternatives when possible. For example, instead of sugary cakes or cookies, try fruit-based desserts or small portions of dark chocolate. Dark chocolate, especially those with a high cocoa content, can provide antioxidants and has a lower glycemic index than traditional sweet treats. Fruit is another great option, as it contains natural sugars along with fiber, which helps slow the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, making it a much healthier choice compared to processed sweets. Pairing sweets with foods that help control blood sugar can also be helpful. For instance, pairing a small piece of cake with a serving of Greek yogurt or some nuts can slow the absorption of sugar and provide protein, which helps keep blood sugar levels more stable. Additionally, choosing sugar-free alternatives or lower sugar snacks can also help in managing cravings without overindulging. To summarize, you don't need to completely cut out sweets from your diet if you have diabetes. The goal is to enjoy them in moderation, while ensuring that they don't cause large fluctuations in your blood sugar levels. By being mindful of portion sizes, choosing healthier alternatives, and balancing your sweet treats with nutrient-dense foods, you can still enjoy the occasional dessert while maintaining control over your diabetes. Myth 6. People with diabetes have to follow a special diet. Another widespread myth is that people with diabetes must follow a special or restrictive diet that's entirely different from a normal, healthy eating plan. This myth often creates confusion and unnecessary stress for those with diabetes. The truth is, managing diabetes is not about eating special foods, but about focusing on a balanced diet that includes a variety of whole, nutritious foods. A diabetes-friendly diet is very similar to the healthy eating plan recommended for anyone looking to maintain a healthy weight and prevent chronic diseases. What matters most is the quality of the foods you eat and the balance of nutrients in your meals. The goal is to include plenty of vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, healthy fats, and fiber, while being mindful of portion sizes and limiting processed or sugary foods. By making healthier choices, people with diabetes can still enjoy a wide variety of foods without needing to follow a restrictive or special diet. For example, you don't need to avoid carbs entirely, but focus on complex carbs like whole grains, beans, and vegetables that are rich in fiber. Fiber helps slow the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, making it easier to manage blood sugar levels. Healthy fats from sources like avocados, nuts, and olive oil also help stabilize blood sugar and support heart health, which is especially important for those with diabetes. Lean proteins, such as chicken, fish, eggs, and tofu, are essential for muscle maintenance and overall health. These should be included as part of a well-rounded meal plan. The key is to focus on whole, minimally processed foods and maintain balance in your diet. You don't need to exclude any food groups or stick to a special diabetic menu, but instead, aim for a variety of nutrient-dense foods that promote stable blood sugar levels and support long-term health. Additionally, portion control is crucial for people with diabetes. Eating large portions, even of healthy foods, can still lead to blood sugar fluctuations. It's important to be mindful of how much food you are eating at each meal and to avoid overeating, especially when it comes to higher calorie foods. A healthy eating pattern, coupled with regular physical activity and consistent blood sugar monitoring, can significantly help manage diabetes without the need for a special or restrictive diet. To conclude, people with diabetes don't need to follow a special diet. Instead, focus on eating a balanced diet that includes a variety of whole foods. By prioritizing whole grains, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats, while limiting processed foods and maintaining portion control, you can effectively manage your diabetes and improve your overall health. Myth 7. You can't drink alcohol if you have diabetes. A common myth surrounding diabetes is that people with the condition should completely avoid alcohol. While it is true that drinking alcohol irresponsibly can lead to health problems, it's not necessary to completely cut alcohol out of your life if you have diabetes. The key to drinking safely with diabetes is moderation and being mindful of the potential effects alcohol can have on your blood sugar levels and overall health. When consumed in moderation, alcohol can be part of a healthy lifestyle for those with diabetes. The recommended limit for alcohol consumption is typically no more than 14 units per week, spread over a few alcohol-free days. A standard drink, such as a small glass of wine or a beer, contains about 1 unit of alcohol. However, it's important to note that alcohol contains empty calories, which don't provide nutritional value, and excessive drinking can contribute to weight gain and other health issues, so it's important to account for these extra calories in your daily intake. One of the biggest concerns for people with diabetes when it comes to alcohol is its potential to cause low blood sugar hypoglycemia. This is particularly true for those who are on insulin or medications like sulfonylureas, which can increase insulin production. Alcohol can cause blood sugar levels to drop, especially if consumed on an empty stomach. In some cases, this can lead to hypoglycemia, which can be dangerous if not properly managed. If you plan to drink, it's crucial to monitor your blood sugar levels closely, especially after drinking, and make sure to have a meal or snack with carbohydrates to prevent hypoglycemia. It's also important to choose alcohol wisely. Opt for drinks that are low in sugar and avoid sugary mixers, such as sodas or fruit juices, which can cause blood sugar spikes. For example, wine, light beer, and spirits like vodka or gin, mixed with calorie-free soda or water, are better choices for diabetics compared to sweet cocktails or sugary beverages. To drink safely, always be aware of the potential risks and take precautions. If you're planning to have alcohol, make sure to eat something beforehand to help stabilize your blood sugar. Be sure to check your blood sugar levels regularly to ensure they stay within your target range. If you're on insulin or other medications that increase insulin levels, be particularly cautious and adjust your insulin doses as needed in consultation with your healthcare provider. In summary, alcohol consumption in moderation is generally safe for people with diabetes, but it's essential to drink mindfully and follow some simple guidelines. Limit alcohol intake. Choose drinks with low sugar content. Eat with alcohol. And always monitor your blood sugar levels. By doing so, you can still enjoy an occasional drink while managing your diabetes effectively. Now that we've debunked 7 of the most common myths about diabetes, it's clear that effective management of the condition comes down to making informed choices. Diabetes doesn't require special diets or drastic restrictions. Rather, it's about maintaining a healthy, balanced lifestyle that includes a variety of whole foods, regular exercise, and consistent blood sugar monitoring. As we've learned, moderation is key, whether it's with sweets, fruit, alcohol, or other foods. There's no need to completely eliminate foods you enjoy from your diet. The goal is to make smarter choices that keep blood sugar levels stable and support overall health. Instead of focusing on deprivation or following special diets, aim to incorporate more nutrient-dense foods like whole grains, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Additionally, managing diabetes requires regular monitoring of your blood sugar levels, a balanced diet, and physical activity to maintain a healthy weight. It's also essential to work with your healthcare provider to personalize your treatment plan and make adjustments as needed. With the right knowledge, tools, and support, managing diabetes can become a more straightforward and less overwhelming process. By taking these small steps and focusing on informed, consistent choices, you can live a healthy, fulfilling life while managing your diabetes. Don't let myths or misconceptions hold you back. Empower yourself with the right information, and always feel free to ask questions, share your experiences, and seek guidance from your healthcare team. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts or any questions you may have. Stay informed, stay healthy, and remember, small, manageable changes can lead to big improvements in your life.